Hey Taurus, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your past life reading. Just want to thank you all for your likes, share, subscribe, just rocking with me. Those of you that donated to the channel, that have purchased readings, prayers, I thank you all. And if you need any of that, it's in the description box below. Also want to just give y'all a quick shout out because you all have been great as far as great assets to the channel, and I just thank you all for everything. Okay. And with that, we're going to get right into your energy because your energy was a little heavy when I was shuffling. I didn't shuffle the tarot yet, but I was doing the Island Wellness, which we're going to use. And the Grim Reaper is at the bottom. It says the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And then you have differences at the bottom of the Wisdom of Night. 36 breaking down to a 9 differences here. I feel like there may have been someone that you may have been in opposition with for a long time, maybe all your life. You know, I feel like this could be a past life karmic that you may have had a soul contract for things to go the way they did so that both of you can grow in different directions. I also feel like, but I feel like this divine connection may be over. I keep hearing the ride. So it's almost like, you know, there may have been one last ride with this person, or the ride to see this person, or the ride for them to see you. But I just keep hearing the ride. So let's get out some let's get some energy out here that we need to clarify as far as the past life. Give me something about this past life, the ride, for Taurus creator. Okay, I caught him. Was there? Okay, there is one more. Now this card been coming out a pretty good bit, look like, in the readings. Love 10. So 4 came out, 2 down, 2 up. So let's get some clarifiers here. Let's see what's at the bottom. Meditation 25 breaking down to a 7. And I feel like that is that's a meditation number for me myself. 7 brings about blessings. I feel like a lot of people look at 7 as deception and things of that nature. But I feel like the energy that comes about with knowing the truth about deception will bring about blessings, especially if you handle them properly. You can actually deal with the blessings that come about without, I'm hearing raggedy energy. I don't know why that came up. I guess that's what they wanted me to use. So let's get some clarifiers out here for what's out here on the table. And then we'll get the, I'm going to shuffle in the energy at the time. I mean the energy when I go ahead and do it. It's like at the time of the reading, what I tell myself. I say I'll shuffle during that time, but I'm gonna shuffle the tarot deck that we're gonna use, the steampunk deck. Okay, so now at the bottom of the deck is healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Now, there may be some things going on with you, Taurus, as far as the truth with people that are actually dealing with you. Okay? Some of you may be with this, like I say, because a lot of my readings have a lot to do with ascension. And a lot of you need to know about your past life concerning ascension. But some of you may be dealing with some issues that maybe have come back up, but you thought some things just weren't going to ever be over with. But it looks like I feel like some things are actually over with, and the actual heartbreak of the situation needs to be healed. Some things need to come out. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Star card comes out here. So let's get some clarifiers for these, and then we'll go over them. Those of you that's been rocking with me for a minute, you know that I'm going to clarify the major arcana. But I'm not, unless I really have a question about the minor arcana, I won't be clarifying them unless it's just kind of just pressing to clarify. Okay, so let's get out this current energy for Taurus here for this past life reading. What is it that you need them to know concerning their past life? What they need to conquer in this energy creator? What's really going on with them in this past life, and the things that have manifested in this now timeline, in the 3D. Give me something creative for them to move forward in. Okay, so let's see what's up. Bottom of the deck, we're starting off with the 10 of Cups. Okay, so let's get something out for this first set here. something for the second flat. Chariots at the bottom right now. Some of you may be moving forward out of some situations that are no longer, I'm hearing some of you are not spellbound anymore. Some of your connections were guided by deception and spells that were put on you, is what I'm hearing here. Okay. Flying out everywhere. There's another one here that turned over. Okay, Taurus, let's see what's going on here. Let's see, like I say, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Wands. So some of you may be waiting on communication to come in, or you may be waiting on some things that you put out in the atmosphere to kind of like manifest back to you. I feel like there's an energy here that's like straight progression. And even trying to transition onto another level of living. That's just like, you know, you all may have been moving, and it's like you may have that ride to the next destination actually open your eyes up to what's going on. It could have been the people along with the ride. If you took public transportation, if you rode in your car with your family or by yourself, it was just the things that went on, and possibly this has you thinking about this ride, okay? Or the ride that you took before you went into this ascension mode. That ride may be on your mind, okay? You have the fledging here. One, this is hidden energy. This came out face down. Taurus, I feel like you're letting some things go. You may have let some things go on this ride, or you may have lost some things during the course of this ride. You have hammer here, the island wellness, clarifying this: sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So a lot of you may be working on some things from the past, or you may be wondering why some things have not healed properly. But it's just the whole point of, and it's been a long ride. It's been a roller coaster of a ride. You know, I feel like a lot of you are thinking about what has transgressed, or who has transgressed. You know what I'm saying? That didn't come all the way through on the walk, on the path. They may have stayed away too long, or they just never did grow on the mission. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, clarifying that. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse. And then you have one hidden, which is the Eight of Cups. So you walked away. You came out of a bondage with the Eight of Swords in reverse here. And then with the Four of Swords in reverse, it's like, you know, somebody may want you to bring truth or a form of deception back into the energy, and you're not going to. I don't feel like you're going to bring that back in. I also feel like you're working on something new, something better. I feel like some things, maybe during the course of this ride, it was expressed or exposed that there may have been some devious plotting and planning going on here. But I feel like you've let some things go, and they're no longer working for you. This past life energy has a lot going on, and a lot of you are realizing that these people are karmics from a past life, that they don't have your best interest at heart. You know, is what I'm getting here. You have 24 breaking down to a 6, lust. Some of these people actually lured you in through deception, through envy, through lust, through false love, is what I'm hearing. You have clock, need time, takes time, and time cycles, time to heal, progress. So it's kind of like some of you may be looking at the time spent in a situation, and some of you may even be asking for time back. Like, you know, hey, can I get this time back because I was in a deceptive energy for so long? Or the time that has passed, it has really drained me of the things that have been going on. Now, in a past life instance, I feel like this has a lot to do with the desires, what people desire and how far they are willing to go to get them. Some of you may have left some people out. You may have stopped dealing with some people and they may be mad at you, Taurus. But I also feel like a lot of people don't know your story. They don't know, and you're not trying to tell them. I mean, and who blames you, right? You have here the devil here, clarifying this here with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like a lot of you have pulled back what it is that you were doing and moving forward in another energy here. The devil is being clarified by the King of Cups in reverse, along with the Eight of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's an energy here. There's no communication. There's no love. A lot of you have pulled back what it is that you now realize this relationship was only to make you. This was not a relationship to take you in, that's going to take in with you to go further. Now, some of you, this could have been a marriage. You know, a marriage that triggered you. You was married to a karmic partner that actually took you to the next level. For some of you, this was like family members, where you basically, it was just give and take. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could have been setting you up, telling all your business everywhere you go. But this was a family member pretending to be your close friend, you know, and just not really being who they needed to be. But I feel like the connection has dropped. There's no more closeness here. Okay. I'm also feeling like there's a level of severing is what I'm hearing. And this may bring in some heartbreak because of the news that came in. Reminder, 28 breaking down to a 10, which is a 1, which is self. You know, reminding yourself to love yourself and not give in to the whims of the enemy and the deceptive energy here. It's being clarified by heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Okay, so understanding that, you know, finding out the truth about someone can be hurt. It can hurt, right? But doesn't necessarily mean that you stop living. That never necessarily means you stop living or moving forward. Now I just have to take it with a grain of salt that you weren't it and I'm not it for you, and we're going to keep it moving. You know, I'm not going to stop who I am, and I pray you don't stop who you are. You know, you have here the King of Swords in reverse, clarifying this energy. You have the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and then the Seven of Wands. There's a truth of victory that came out behind finding out about the deception. Also, the ability, some of you may be celebrating by yourself that something is over, or, you know, how's these family secrets sometimes. Somebody may have wanted you to hold something and not everything is out. And you just kind of like, they're not going to understand because they want the secret to keep going. But I feel like a lot of you feel like it's like, you know what, this is over. I'm so glad this is over. And you're not even, you may be doing a private celebration and you haven't told anyone. You know what I'm saying? You haven't moved forward with anything. It's just kind of like, you know, I'm going to go over here and, you know, get me a pie and I'm finna celebrate. I'm finna go over here and get me a drink, you know, by myself, you know, somewhere that I know they're not going to see me yet. You know, I feel like you are doing some things privately with the King of Swords in reverse here. And he's kind of standoffish. Let's get something here. King of Swords in reverse is being clarified by the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's just like you're not even accepting the information that they're trying to say, like, well, I can't believe that they told it. It's just like, well, at least everybody know now. That ain't something you got to carry to your grave. You know, I feel like that may be your rebuttal here about some things. Just like, you know what? I'm glad it's over. I'm glad this is not, you know, I'm glad it's over, you know, and this is not going to hold me back. That's the energy that I'm getting here. You have 10 here, the last one, love, which breaks down to a 1. I feel like you're focused on love and what you're giving yourself. You have the snake here, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. And it could be the other man. I feel like somebody's in competition with you and you may not even know it. And then some people are thinking that you care more about the situation than what you really do, Taurus. You really don't care about the situation anymore. You're glad it's over. For some of you, my condolences. Somebody may have passed on. Somebody may have passed on, and that person may be happy that this is over. This is finally over. Somebody may have been suffering, and then for some of you may be glad that somebody passed on, so a situation can honestly pan out. You know, because some people bring in enough detriment and turmoil to where it's kind of like we didn't have peace the long as they was living, as long as they was in that situation. You know, they brought in the chaos and the turmoil, and now that they've passed on, some of y'all may be looking at somebody who may be going on a year anniversary of being passed on, and you all may be celebrating that, you know, I'm glad this part is over. Let's try to do something else now. You know, there may have been somebody that was a reign of terror, you know, just kind of just bringing mayhem, you know. There's the Four of Pentacles in reverse here, clarifying this energy. The Hangman. Ten of Wands in reverse. This came out hidden, the Queen of Pentacles. Came out hidden, the Seven of Swords. And then the Two of Cups in reverse. A lot of this stuff is connected. A lot of people be thinking that things are not connected. But the Two of Cups here is clarifying the Hangman, along with the Nine of Pentacles. So somebody here may be single, may be getting new love in their life. Somebody may finally be free out of a bondage where they couldn't honestly move on. Could be a Capricorn here that honestly let some things go. There also may be, like I say, this past life stuff. I feel like somebody may be taking back what's rightfully theirs. As far as the stability and the things of that nature, their mindset. Some of you may be coming off of spells, and then like the thing is, when you have a spell keeper, that person may have passed on, and some of that stuff may be breaking off now. You know, that it has broken off, and a lot of you may be moving forward, Taurus, into the next level. So a lot of you may have been hit with some things during the ride to the graveyard, during the ride to the cemetery, during the ride to the funeral, during the ride to the insurance adjuster. Whatever you were doing, there was a ride that meant a lot to you. You know, the ride to the passing of a loved one, you know, or that limo ride where you're actually going to the graveyard, you know, and the route that they took. You know, a lot of things have transpired, and a lot of things have gone on to mean something else. A lot of people will sit and look, and then no one wants to be the bearer of bad news, but at the same time, they don't even know if that's going to be joyful news to you. I'm hearing that's for some of you. There are a lot of people in this lifetime that are onlookers from the past lifetime to see how you're going to fare. What are you going to do? You know, and I feel like there's a lot of energy here that a lot of you need to come in terms with, because of the unknown about why things were held up from you. Why they didn't want you in certain arenas or certain people. Why you may have been outcast here. Creator, I come to you and I thank you for Taurus. I thank you for a mindset of change. And I speak that they continue to move from glory to glory and height to height. I speak that they continue to love on themselves and grow and know that there's more to be obtained. Selah. Y'all have a good one. This your girl, NeenaRose. I enjoyed you all. I thank you all for watching to the end. And hopefully I will see you when you hit me up about a reading. Y'all have a good one. This your girl, NeenaRose.